I feel like I'm doing a college class for Southwest Companion Pass, and I feel like I should be like an ambassador or something for Southwest. In today's video, I'm gonna break down the 3 Southwest personal credit cards that Chase currently offer as of February 2023. And if you're someone who is trying to get the famous Southwest Companion Pass fast for 2023 and 2024, you are at the right place. I actually uploaded a video a couple weeks ago about how I was able to kind of hack the system to get the Companion Pass fast. I started the process in October 2022 and I was able to get my Companion Pass at the end of January 2023. I will link that video up above and also in the description box below, so make sure you go check it out. Before going into the differences between these 3 personal credit cards, I'm gonna go over the common things about these 3 cards. The first one is with all of these 3 personal credit cards, you're gonna be accumulating Southwest points that can only be used on Southwest. So you can redeem the points to go on flights with Southwest. You can also book hotel and car rental inside the Southwest Rapid Rewards portal. These points cannot be transferred to any other travel partners because the points that you earn are not transferable. These cards would be great if you are someone who fly with Southwest frequently, or if you're someone who is trying to get the famous Southwest Companion Pass. If you're not either one, I would not recommend getting these personal credit cards at all. I would suggest getting a credit card with the airline that you actually fly the most with, or get a credit card that has transferable points, just like the Chase Sapphire Preferred credit card. Do me a favor, leave a comment below and tell me what is your current favorite airline. I've been flying with Southwest since 2016 and so far I've only had 3 canceled flights, so they're not that bad and I enjoy flying with them. The second common thing about these 3 cards is that you will get 50,000 bonus points after spending $1,000 within the first 3 months. Now that we get that out of the way, I'm gonna now break down the 3 personal credit cards that Chase offer under Southwest as of February 2023. And for each of the card, I'm going to go over the sign-up bonus points, how much is the minimum spend and the time frame, the annual fees, the multipliers, and any other benefits that is tied to each of these cards. Like this video if you're ready, because we're gonna be diving deep, my friend. Let's talk about the very first personal credit card with the lowest annual fee. It is called the Southwest Rapid Rewards Plus credit card, and the annual fee for this card is $69. And like I mentioned earlier, just like all of the other Southwest personal credit cards, you will get 50,000 bonus points once you meet the minimum spend of $1,000 in the first 3 months. Unfortunately, this card has a foreign transaction fee of 3%. So if you want to travel internationally, I wouldn't really personally use this card to purchase anything because you will get charged 3% every single time. There are other credit cards and also other Southwest personal and business credit cards that have no foreign transaction fees. Other than getting the sign-up bonus points, you will actually get points from purchases after that, and here are the multipliers. 2 points for every dollar you spend on Southwest purchases, 2 points for every dollar you spend on local transit and commuting, including a ride share, 2 points for every dollar on internet, cable, and phone services, as well as select streaming, and 1 point for every dollar on other purchases. Now let's get into the additional benefits of this specific credit card. You actually will get 3,000 anniversary bonus points, so if you decided to keep the card for the 2nd year, these points will automatically deposit into your Southwest account. You also get 2 early bird check-in with this card. Early bird check-in is basically when Southwest reserve your boarding group ahead of time, so you don't have to frantically check in on your app 24 hours before your flight's departure. And then lastly, you get 25% back off any in-flight purchases. Now, before moving on to the credit card number 2, if you have been following along and you find some type of value in this video, please let me know by liking this video. And if you are a Southwest fan just like me and you want to learn more about Southwest Companion Pass hacks, Southwest tips and tricks just like this one, make sure to subscribe to my channel. The second card on the line is the Southwest Rapid Rewards Premier Credit Card, and this card has an annual fee of $99. And just like all of the other Southwest personal credit card, this credit card will earn you 50,000 bonus points after you spend $1,000 within the first 3 months. Compared to the first card, this card actually has no foreign transaction fee. So if you do plan to get this card and you plan to use this card to purchase anything outside of the US, you don't have to worry about the fee. Other than getting the Santa bonus points after you get approved for this card, you also will earn points for purchases after that, and here are the multipliers. 3 points on every dollar you spend on Southwest purchases, 2 points for every dollar you spend on local transit and commuting, including rideshare, 2 points for every dollar on internet, cable, and phone services, as well as select streaming, and 1 point for every dollar on other purchases. And now let's get into the additional benefits of this specific card. First benefit is you get 6,000 bonus anniversary points. It's actually double from the first card, so if you do decide to keep this card for the second year, those points will be automatically deposited into your Southwest account. With this card, you also get 2 early bird check-ins, just like the first card. And with this card, you do get 1,500 points toward your A-list or A-list preferred requirements for every $10,000 you spend. To be honest with you, if you're gonna get Southwest credit cards, you might as well work toward the companion pass. I feel like that is way more worth it than having A-list status. And lastly, you also get 25% back for in-flight purchases. Do me a favor and leave a comment below and let me know if you are working on the Southwest Companion Pass this year. How is it going? How close are you to getting the Companion Pass? Like I mentioned before, I started this process last year in October of 2022, and then I get my companion pass at the end of January 2023. Last but not least, the third card on the line is called the Southwest Rapid Rewards Priority Credit Card with an annual fee of $149. And again, you do receive the same 50,000 bonus points after spending $1,000 within the first 3 months. Just like the second card, this last card also does not have the foreign transaction fee, so you can always take this card with you whenever you travel outside of the US and use this card to make purchases. The multipliers for these cards are exactly like the second one, which are 3 points for every dollar you spend on Southwest purchases, 2 points for every dollar you spend on local transit and commuting, including rideshare, 2 points for every dollar on internet, cable, and phone services, as well as select streaming, and 1 point for every dollar on other purchases. Now let's get into the additional benefits for this specific card. You do get 7,500 anniversary bonus points, so if you do decide to keep the card for the second year, those points will be deposited into your Southwest account. You also get $75 annual credit toward any Southwest purchases. So you could probably use the $75 to cover any future flights. Instead of early bird check-in, you actually get 4 upgraded boarding every single year. Upgraded boarding is basically when you pay extra to get boarding group A1 through A15. The only caveat is that you can only upgrade your boarding at the gate on the day of your flight's departure. Whenever you are done booking your flight on the app or on the website, you can actually upgrade your boarding as well in the app. But after reading like the terms of the credit card, you actually cannot do the upgrade boarding that way. You can only upgrade your boarding and get credit back with this card if you do it at the gate on the day of your flight's departure. That is why they say when available, because it might not be available anymore on the day of your flight's departure. You also get 1,500 tier qualifying points for every $10,000 you spend toward your A-list or A-list preferred requirement. And lastly, you also do get 25% back on in-flight purchases. What do you think about all of these personal credit cards? I feel like there are some overlapping benefits, and Chase is making it hard for us to choose one of these personal credit cards. If you're just getting the personal credit card for the purpose of getting the Southwest Companion Pass, it almost doesn't matter which card you get because all 3 of them will give you 50,000 bonus points that will count towards the Southwest Companion Pass points requirement. However, if you are someone who flies frequently with Southwest, you might want to think about those additional benefits and think about which one of those you're absolutely going to use. For example, the 4 upgraded boardings on the third card is awesome, but the only thing is you have to wait until the day of departure to upgrade your flight at the gate. So there might not be any availability and you might not be able to use all 4 credits within the year. Personally, I had to choose in December of 2022 because one of the hacks that I need to do to get the Southwest Companion Pass is to get the business card and the personal credit card. So I chose the third one, which is the one with the highest annual fee. I just like the fact that you get 7,500 anniversary bonus points, $75 travel credit, as well as the 4 upgraded boarding. Do me a favor, leave a comment down below which one of these personal credit cards you would get for your purpose. Whether you are just a frequent flyer with Southwest or if you're trying to get the Southwest Companion Pass for 2023 and 2024. Make sure to check out these videos on the screen. One of them is gonna be the way that I tried to hack the Southwest Companion Pass because I was able to get it in 3 months. The other one is gonna be a video of me breaking down the 2 Southwest business credit cards that Chase is currently offering as of filming this video in February 2023. Make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell if you don't want to miss next week's video.